All right. Yeah, I mean,
Just 1 second.
Let's get it, boys.
All right, everybody. This is your host, Prophecy. I got Shaka with me here, representing SL2K ProAm. We got a finals championship game coming up for you. Real exciting matchup between SL2K and Chill and the Cool Breeze on the PS4 side of the NBA 2K Plus Invitational Tournament. I got Shaka here with me. Thanks for joining me on the broadcast, Shaka. Welcome.
absolutely happy to be here.
Most definitely. Really excited for this matchup. Stream is live now. Thanks for joining us. We got Piff as a 99 overall. SL2K and Chill wins the tip, and we got a quick foul on Never Lose Brooks. What do you think's going to pull out on top on this one here, Shaka?
Just from the little bit I've watched, I was checking out both streams today, watching a couple of games. I do like Chill, to be honest, but I'm gonna take the Breeze. Honestly, I think they play better all around as a team, team unison. Obviously, I feel always has always been a big thing that helps in these kind of circumstances when you've got five guys all playing together, and more so, it definitely helps in these scenarios.
Most definitely. And Cool Breeze able to tie the game with the and one there, and it's 2-2 as we get things started here in the first quarter.
Definitely helps in these.
Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Once again, we're bringing you the finals, Game 1, PS4 side of the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament hosted by NBA 2K+. Piff going to work here. He's going to get a lane, and he drives and finishes with the jam. 24/7 Piff the legend. You've heard him on the SL2K podcast. Now catch him on the court, live in action here in a tournament game for the SL2K League. 9 Millie is going to get a blow-by, takes it inside for the layup. Nice play there.
Definitely a good drive. The blow-by is coming in unison already, I see. But yeah, Piff is, from what I've talked to, the guy that got to slow down here for this team. He's the guy that's going to lead them through and through. If he explodes, that I see them coming out with a win, but he's definitely the guy they got to try to slow down some way or another here. Hopefully team defense is the way to go versus a guy like that.
And
then you see it at the good stop. Yeah, good help there.
We'll see if they can find an answer for Piff. 27-14 on the season for the All-Star. Gunning for his first MVP award on the PS4 side, able to take it in that time and finish. Nice job by Piff, giving a Chill a 6-5 advantage.
Yeah, that's that gold relentless finisher going to work already.
Look at Rico on the cross, and he's able to get it to drop. 8-6 Cool Breeze, able to answer. Got a good game going here early on. First quarter adjustments being made by both teams, I'm sure. Got a cross here. Level kicks it, but it's a turnover. Ball is Life able to recover the ball, and they're going the other way. Good transition D, but a pull-up three by Ball is Life, not able to convert.
Yeah, already you can see that the wraps are definitely going to be the way Piff's going to operate if he's not just ISOing it up. And it'll be interesting to see how they operate in terms of switching on that. If they're switching on those wraps or staying, they can move into a zone pretty early on. I have watched both teams. Both teams do seem to run from a 3-2 to a 2-3 fairly often. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust early on here.
8-8 with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter here. Piff's going to take it to the rack, pass up on the layup opportunity. They're going to swing it around the lockdown, but he's not able to hit the three. Cool Breeze, get it to 9 Millie. He's going to do a snatch back, pull up from three. No good for Millie.
Yeah, pretty obvious already. These teams are going to try to get out and run, try to get as many easy baskets as they can, and Piff there with the layup. Looks like he's going to, so far, take it as he will until somebody decides to stop him. He's just going to keep going.
9 Millie working the cross there at the top. Kicks it over to Rico on the baseline. Nice pass inside to Man. See if he's able to convert here. He does as he falls to the ground. A good 2 inside there for the Cool Breeze as they tie this game up. Competitive action here. Game 1 of the SL2KPlus Finals on the PS4 side. Happy you're joining us I'm your host, Prophecy, on the ones and twos with Shaka here, representing OTB Gaming. Appreciate him joining the stream tonight. 12-10 Cool Breeze on a nice find there. 12-10 Chill, I'm sorry about that. Man in the corner. Patient offense, kicks it to Rico. Tries to get a blow-by, but good defense there. Defense is there for SL2K and Chill. Millie's going to take a nice heady play there. Gets it to drop on the mid-range jumper. Nice leaner. Smart play, smart decision from 9 Millie. Twenty 24/7 Piff pulls it from mid-range, knocks it down from the elbow. 14-12, SL2K and Chill. Nice play by Millie inside. Converts with the layup. 14-all. Good first quarter action here. 43 seconds left to go. These point guards filling each other out here. Cryptic on the baseline drive. He's going to finish with the reverse jam on the baseline. Sick play by Cryptic. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about Cryptic, Shaka? You have some background on him.
Yeah, Cryptic guy. From what I've heard, he actually made the NBA 2K League. He unfortunately wasn't able to partake. He made a life decision, had a child. Congrats to him on that. And it looks like he still going to keep fighting, keep playing the game, but wasn't able to join the league. But yeah, on that baseline drive, though, you definitely got to cut off that baseline versus a defender. I'll tell you one thing. I own a defender myself, and they're a low-key slasher. They definitely, you give up that baseline versus that guy, and that's detrimental. Cannot give that baseline up.
That's a big three by Brooks in the corner. Knocks it down. 2018. Never lose Brooks. Two-time All-Star in the SL2K League. Piff's going to get an easy lane, and he's going to finish. No problem there. 20-all with 2 seconds left. Let's see if the Cool Breeze can get a shot up.
Looks like it's going to be timeout at the half. Yeah, the half court there. That's definitely the smart play you want to do there. Get that ball to half and call a timeout. Try to get one more shot here in the quarter.
Over to the corner, but as a turnover, they're going to give the opportunity right back to Chill here.
That's too far of a pass to try to make to the far corner. Cannot be doing that. That's especially in a game like this. I can already tell it's going to be a close one. Oh, wow.
What a shot by LV. Knocks it down from the corner. Contested at the buzzer. 22-20 Chill as we get into the second quarter here. Glad you're joining us on SL2K Live. Bringing you all the action here of the SL2KPlus Invitational Finals. Let's see if they find Millie in the corner. Man's going to take it. He misses, and we're going the other way. Little snatchback action, but it's covered well.
That was a good pinch from the hash there. And then that's a tough shot from that deep with a guy in your face. That's going to be at least slightly contested.
Appreciate all the viewers for joining us.
Yeah, no, it looks like already they're going to start pinching on the hashes, which they definitely need to do. They need to find a way to try to stop Piff. He went off for 14 already in that first quarter. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Shout out to D. Duncan watching the stream. Ink My Swag and OG. We're also presented by Ink My Swag Entertainment, our official sponsor for SL2K Live. It's a nice wrap at the top. 25-24, Cool Breeze. 3:55 left in the second quarter. See Piff go to work here at the top. Nice dish to LV. Finishes inside. That's a great look. Nice dime from Piff. 16-2 so far for 24/7 Piff.
Absolutely. I mean, he shows why he's averaging 14 assists a game. You can't sleep on him. Everyone's ball watching at that point. It's a good cut off the hash.
Good pass by Man and a finish inside. Patient play by the Cool Breeze. 9 Millie responding to the matchup challenge here with 24/7 Piff. 8 points, 3 assists on 4 or 5 shooting for the veteran comp player. Little ankle action and a behind-the-back mid-range pull-up. Piff knocks it down. Purple badge there on the ankle breaker, no question. Millie avoids the charge take there. He's going to pull it back to the 3. Gets going inside and a nice dish to Man. Good coverage by Chill, but he's able to finish.
Both teams definitely looking like they're trying to push the rock, get out in transition, get shots up as quick as they can here, it seems. Finally a slowdown here. Oh, is that going to be an N1? Oh, no, missed.
Not able to
That's a good
knock it
take.
down, but a good take there from the baseline. Gets to the line for 2, and they'll try to take the lead here. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning into the stream. This is SL2K Live. Prophecy and Shaka on the 1s and 2s. OTB Gaming in the house. Only the best. Representing tonight, SL2K and Chill versus the Cool Breeze. 2 of our best PS4 teams facing off in the finals here. It's a best-of-3 series, so we'll bring you the next game in the series as well as we continue throughout the evening. Nice pass there on the cut from 9 Milli. Not able to finish there on the left-hand layup. And Piv will take it the other way here, see what they get going. Postman on the baseline.
I will say this is definitely off the bat here. It does seem like shows a little more discipline in terms of their ball movement and things. Cool is definitely a little scattered, and it's showing for sure. They're not getting as good of looks, it seems.
They cut Piff off with the foul there. And they'll head to the base sideline out of bounds. Lockdown throws it into Piff. Let's see if he can get to the basket. He does, and he gets the and one as he gets the kind bounce off the rim. 32-29, 20 points already for 24/7 Piff. Only 2 assists, but he's being aggressive, taking the ball to the rim, taking what the defense gives him here in the early going.
Absolutely. And I don't think he's going to stop. I mean, they're not showing any propensity to slow him down. There's no help coming from the corners. There's been no rotations thus far. So I don't know if they're going to continue that or start to rotate. But if not, he seems like he's not going to be stopped. I mean, there he goes for another 2. He's getting out and running to.
No answer so far.
No answer whatsoever. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust.
Millie kicks it up to the top. It's a good pass there to Rico. Nice play on the turnover. Piff was there to intercept the dribble there. LV passes back over to Piff on the wing. Let's see what he does with it. Kicks it to Postman at the elbow, and a nice swing pass to LV. Airball, but the offensive rebound, opportunistic rebound there, kicks it back to LV on the wing, and they'll get a reset here with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Good defense by the Cool Breeze, and a nice block shot by Man there. Hashtag MMTV for all that highlight action that you'll see certainly tomorrow on his channel. Ball is life with the drive. Nice pass to Man. He's going to go for the finish, and he's able to get to the rack off the glass layup. 35-31 Chill. Great action here as we get closer to the end of the second quarter in this finals matchup. Nice pass by Piff. Good contest. Offensive rebound there by LV inside. Stays with the play. Cryptic's going to get a baseline opportunity. He's going for the reverse again, but it's played much better by the Cool Breeze.
You cut off that baseline underneath. That's exactly what you got to do. I mean, basically, anytime anyone's cutting baseline, you gotta help. At that point, he's beat. That was good. That was good help on the baseline there.
Millie kicks it to Never Lose. Brooks with a green light in the corner. That's a big shot from Brooks, showing his all-star caliber play on the baseline. That's where he operates, and he gets it done every night. Piff with a nice pull-up there. Able to knock it down. No problem for Piff. 25 points now. 85% from the field for 24/7 Piff as he continues to dominate offensively. You can see the floor spacing getting a little erratic for the Cool Breeze.
Oh, that's a big turnover down the quarter. Got to take advantage.
Oh, Brooks knocked out the shot, but they called the timeout. Tough play there. Tough luck on a nice shot by Brooks. An amazing play nonetheless. Millie will convert on the 2. A big finish there. 2K gives him the bucket. And we have a great first half of action with the Cool Breeze surprising everybody to take a 38-37 lead. We look at the stats here. What do you think, Shaka?
Yeah, I mean it's very obvious. I mean, pretty much what I've been told is what's going on here. They're going to need to start to slow down Piff in some way, but I think Cool Breeze needs to come out and start to space the floor a little more, not be so erratic like we're seeing here. I think maybe the jitters hit them on the first half here, so hopefully we'll see them calm down a bit, get the floor spaced a little more, and get some better looks.
Absolutely. You saw the scoring a little more balanced for the Cool Breeze. It's a one-man show so far for SL2K and Chill. Cool Breeze getting some opportunistic baskets here, though. A three-pointer there puts them up 4 as we get going in the second half here. We'll see Piff go to work out of the quasi 5-out offense that they run here. That's a finish strong inside by Piff with the tomahawk jam. And we see Chill going to a 3-2 zone here. You saw that flash on your screen. Piff directing traffic here. And a turnover.
I think that's a very smart play by Piff there to move it to a 3-2, especially with all the wraps and picks up top. That's an easy way to try to mitigate that for sure. So it'll be interesting like here to see how what Cool Breeze does defensively, though, if they're going to just continue to let Piff go off or slow him down, because so far as he makes another green there from the mid range, it seems like he's not going to be slowed down unless there's help coming from somewhere else. But one thing I've seen here, though, I haven't seen him make, other than maybe that cut off the pass there, a perplexity to make those passes. So it'll be interesting to see if they start to make him try to force some passes here to make someone else beat him.
Transition opportunity. Piff's going to take it all the way for 2. No problem there as they take the lead back, 43-41. Piff with 31 points now already in the third quarter with plenty of time remaining. Looking to put on a show here for our viewers. 99 overall in our league. Never Lose Brooks works a patient play on the cross on the wing there. Swings it to the baseline. Ball is Life's going to get a 3 opportunity and knocks it down. Great shot by Ball is Life there. 44-43. Cool Breeze take the lead right back.
Cool Breeze definitely seems to want to get out and run, get as many quick shots as they can. It's starting to remind me a little bit of the Houston Rockets 7 seconds offense going. I don't think they've taken more than 10 seconds off the shot clock. Most possessions, they're getting out and running.
Piff again inside, no problem. 45-44. Looks like we're going to have a nail-biter going down the stretch. Really exciting game here to start off our PS4 Finals. It's a best of 3. We'll have all the action for you tonight on SL2K Live. Man inside. He's going to go up with it. No good. Good defense there on the right stick up. Cryptic's going to get it on the baseline area. Short corner. Swing it to the top to Piff. Kicks it for a deep 3 to LV, but nobody's defense was there. Nice turnover there by Brooks again, getting in the passing lane. They missed the cross man. He was open for 3. Brooks is going to slow it down.
Cool.
Gets a lucky bounce out of bounds, and the Cool Breeze will keep the possession. Trying to retake the lead here.
The corner's dropped on that corner. The guy came up to try to set a screen. When if he just stayed corner, he would have been open. He dropped on that roll hard.
Great pass by Millie to Brooks.
That's buckets.
Knockdown shooter. Never lose Brooks.
It was funny. We were talking about Brooks before we started. He told me he was a big inside force. I've seen him he's definitely able to stretch the floor as well, which is definitely need to be able to do as a sharp athletic. You got to be able to utilize both sides of that build.
Absolutely. And he does that. He's very versatile, very intelligent player, reads the lanes when it's there, and if it's not, he's able to knock down that jumper like you alluded to. And he has the 3-point range to boot. Oh. Nice shot there. 50-45. These two teams going at it on SL2K Live. We're happy to bring you the action, Prophecy and Shock on the 1s and 2s. Piff with the dish to the wing. Takes it to the short corner. Mr. Postman trying to operate here. They kick it back over. It's a nice read. And he knocks down the 2.
Yeah.
And they're switching to a 2-3 now. Let's see if that pays off for him, giving them some different looks here on defense. Reach and foul there on Cryptic. Appreciate OG for watching the stream. Ink My Swag Entertainment sponsoring the stream and joining us on the live feed in the chat. Appreciate you guys showing love. Definitely shout out if you're in here, and I'll try to incorporate you into the broadcast. Little pick and roll action with Millie and Man. Millie's going to pull up, and he's put on a great show in this game. Very efficient scoring, very efficient reads on the offense. Doing everything right for his team, trying to lead him to a big victory in Game 1. On the road here. Piff inside, nice patient hesitation move.
Absolutely. Yeah, you saw, he's made that same move now maybe 4 or 5 times, that step back, and he finally bit on it, and he was ready with the blow by. So that's a smart play by Piff. Oh, wow,
Tough,
that's a big block.
tough decision there from Man Man. Had Millie open on the corner there, passed him up for a layup. Nice turnover, but a good transition defensive sequence from the Cool Breezes. They're able to get back. Baseline's open. Cryptic with the pump fake. No good. Good defense there inside. He was a little undersized there, but he's able to hold his own. Ball his life with a nice play, and he's able to get to the free throw line out of it. Those 50-50 opportunistic plays seem to be going to the Cool Breeze.
Yeah, in a close game like that, that's sometimes what's going to come down to is those single possession, getting that rebound, taking good shots, and limiting your mistakes. I mean, it's a chess match out there, and every possession is going to count in a close game like this for two talented teams.
Shout out to Styles Got the Juice joining us in the stream here. She broadcast games last night for the Xbox side of the tournament. Did a great job for us. Appreciate all her contributions. Oh, I think that was late from Man Man. Did he get that off? I don't think he did. 54-51. Going into the fourth, it's money time here. Piff's team's down 3. He did meet his goal of 30 points in every game of the tournament. Nice pass to the baseline. Knockdown 3-point shot ties this game up.
Just I was going to say I was thinking he needs to find some other action, get some other guys involved. He hits a nice corner dot for 3.
Millie just patiently operating. That's a great feed and great spacing and movement offensively for the Cool Breeze. Man with the finish inside. 13 points on 6 of 9. Able to knock down a 3 for his team as well. That's too much space for Piff. Great contest there, but he's able to finish anyway.
It definitely seems like, though, the Cool Breeze has slowed down a little bit, gotten a little more patient with their offense. They've had a couple of really good plays, good spacing.
Great block there on the baseline. Excellent play there.
Yeah, this game's definitely going to come down to the wire. It'll be interesting to see who maintains momentum. And
Rico kicks it to Millie, the pure point forward here. Back to Rico and a nice swing to Brooks. They're going to let him have some space. He takes a tough shot. Nothing else he could do there.
Yeah, shot clock going down, that's tough. I mean, at that point, you just got to get something up and hope we get a rebound.
And Piff's just doing his dirty work as the team gives him plenty of space to operate. Gets inside again. He's done that 14 or 15 times in this game. Just like that. 58-56, chill. 3:33 left in the fourth as we bring you Game 1 of the NBA 2KPlus Invitational Tourney Finals on PS4. Ball's Life's going to run across here with Rico. Looks like a turnover, and Chill is going to take over possession here. Opportunity to extend their lead here. Even a couple of possession lead looms large in a matchup like this.
Absolutely. I mean, every possession and near the end of this game looks like it's going to count. And
big turnover there.
That was interesting. Yeah, they left Piff up wide open for the top of that 3. He's a shot sharp, if I remember correctly. Is that his build? Or a play?
Piff is a play shot.
Play shot. Okay,
yeah.
So that's not as bad. Yeah, leaving him up top. 3's not as deadly, but it looked like he was also hot at the time.
Mm-hmm. Millie and Piff going at it, and Piff's going to take a foul here. We've been waiting for that square off all game long. We saw it there, but only briefly as Piff takes the foul here. Couple of timeouts as we approach the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Great game. Rico Suave at the top here for the Cool Breeze. Never lose Brooks. Thought about the 3 there, it looked like. He's going to take it inside. Nice pass to Man. See if he swings it. He does to Rico. Rico's got a shot from the wing. He knocks it down. That's a great shot from Rico Suave. 59-58 Cool Breeze.
Definitely not a lot of going on there. There's spacing seems to definitely be an issue for Cool. I mean, they got 3 guys in the paint there. Definitely some communication needs to be had for sure. Leaving guys open for 3 at the same time. Oh, wow.
Lockdown not able to get the deep 3 to go. And same story for the Cool Breeze. An opportunity here. Big one. Big possession. See if they can get their lead up to 2 possessions as we approach the 2-minute mark here.
Yeah, this is where as a point guard, the guy leading the team needs to take over, needs to lead and get a play here, get a good shot. This is an important possession.
Who had a mid-range there? I don't like the pass. Trying to make good ball movement, I guess, though, here. Never lose Brooks with the step-back mid-range. He knocks it down. That's a clutch bucket. Gets the lead to 3. 2 minutes left here. It's money time for Piff.
Yeah, I think at this time of the game, you got to give it to your scorers, the guys who show up. I mean, obviously Brooks is a guy. Well, that's Green again. That's tough. That same back step. I mean, you can't come up too high, or he's gonna blow right by you. You can't leave him too open, or he's not missing that. I mean, that mid range dead eye is brutal. I mean, he's not missing.
Man with a smart pass up to the top of the key there. Spacing issues for the Cool Breeze. Tough shot there from the short corner. Piff with a nice pass. Somebody lost their man as Lockdown was able to sneak in on a nice cut. Big bucket for Chill as they retake the lead. 1.5 minutes left here.
Yeah, that's definitely something as a defender. It's tough. I mean, you're sitting there watching a guy dribble for 90% of possessions. You still got to stay alive. Keep your sticks moving.
Great pass by Millie inside for the reverse dunk from Never Lose Brooks. 2 cutters found by their point guards here on respective possessions as these teams jockey for the lead coming into the final moments of this game 1. Who's going to come out on top here in the SL2K PS4 Invitational Finals? Ankles, good night. Piff passes out of it, though.
Left corner. He had him in the left corner. They're wide. Oh, man.
He was admiring his ankle breaker, but a big shot. 3-pointer. Wow. Unbelievable. 65-63. SL2K and Chill. Final moments of game 1. Let's see what Millie does here with the offense. Spacing's good. Takes it inside, but a great block. They're going to retain possession. That's a big play there. Preventing the 2. I believe that was a Lockdown inside with the block. Living up to his name there. Great great poke by Piff.
Jump on
able
that
to get the
timeout.
ball. No, not able to get the timeout. Cool Breeze retained possession, but they're going to have to go the length of the court, I believe, here. A little bit of a couple of seconds will tick off the clock as they bring it up here. Could be big.
Yeah, they definitely need to try to get this shot off with enough time before the 24 goes for sure.
Millie passes up a 3, takes it to the short corner, kicks it to the other baseline. Never Lose Brooks passes a 3. A little hesitant.
I think you got to get. I think you got to get a shot off. Yeah. And there's this scary. I think you got to get a shot off before the 24 starts to hit. Get a 2-for-1 there. But I mean, obviously you want to get a good look at this point. But it's a good wrap.
Great coverage by Piff. And they come down with the rebound. They're going to have to foul. Piff takes a timeout.
That could be game. Couple of free throws and this game's iced.
See if they can get this inbound here.
Pretty obvious who they're getting the ball to. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got goal, and that's a really smart play by Piff there. He had a layup there. That's good basketball IQ. That's one of those things I talk about a lot with my team. I mean, it's like football. At the end of the game, you don't want to be running the ball in the end zone when you can just run out the clock. That's a good heads up play there by Piff for sure.
Aggressive defense. They tried to get a poke away there. Were almost successful, but Piff's going to go to the line to seal this one. See if he can end game 1 with a couple of free throws. 66-63 now. And he is able to hit it 100%, no problem. 67-63, 4 seconds left.
When they got one more timeout. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't mind they could have just advanced the ball though, and if they wanted to do that, could have just used that time to advance the ball. That's a tough shot. That's going to be the game.
Looks like school is out for the Cool Breeze. Put on a great performance, but they're not able to get it done against SL2K and Chill. Some clutch buckets and some amazing playmaking and shot making by 24/7 Piff from the mid-range area. The 99 overall, putting up 40+ in game 1. We're going to bring you game 2 as soon as the matchup takes. We're happy you're with us on SL2K Live. Shaka, what do you think about game 1? What did you see out there?
I think that it was pretty prominent and pretty obvious who was running that team and who's taking over. I mean, they have to, I think, start to try to find another guy to try to beat them. And Piff was pretty much doing whatever he wanted out there. That was, I mean, as you see here, I mean, I think nobody scored more than 10 points besides him. Nobody else was in double digits. I mean, I think if you're living and dying by him beating you, you're gonna have a tough time because. But again, there was a couple of possessions there where I think with Cool Breeze. We're sitting there watching, and I know it's probably tough. You're sitting there watching for 80-90% of the time, just kind of sitting there. But when your guy does move, you need to be active on the sticks and not falling asleep. But Cool Breeze. I mean, their offense. I mean, like I said, at halftime, it seemed like they were pretty scattered. There was a lot of inside, a couple of times where people were cutting all at the same time, and that comes down to being disciplined and communicating. So hopefully they can clean a little bit of that up and defensively look to stop it. I mean, I didn't see much going on in terms of Cho or Piff's team there defensively. They seem playing pretty solid, but there's definitely some adjustments that can be made on Cool Breeze's side. That a couple little things. I mean, even in a close game like that, I mean, every possession is going to count, and they definitely had a couple there that near the end, especially where that you got to get a good look. I mean, you got the ball back. What was it? 30 seconds left there. Was that how much time was left or so? Prophecy when they
Right.
yeah, you got to get a shot up there.
Yeah, they had a tough possession. They passed up a couple of looks in a critical moment there. I thought they had a 3-point opportunity. Never Lose Brooks passed up there, and I thought there was a mid-range opportunity that was passed up as well. I think it was Rico had a shot from the short corner, and he kicked it over to Brooks, and he proceeded to pass up a shot. I think that's the sequence that went down there that you're referring to, and definitely I agree. You got to get a shot off there, and it proved to be too much for them to overcome, even that one little possession. But they played a great game, thoroughly entertaining from start to finish. It was tooth and nail the whole way. Teams were fighting for the lead the whole way. I don't think the lead was more than 6 or 7 for either team, if even that. So a great show put on by two of our best PS4 teams in Game 1 of the SL2KPlus Invitational. Appreciate all the viewers for joining. We're going to take a quick commercial break and monitor the stream as they get going here for Game 2. Happy you're joining us. This is Prophecy and Shaka. We are presented by Ink My Swag Entertainment at Ink My Swag ENT. Appreciate the sponsorship there and all your contributions to our stream and broadcast. And you are watching an SL2K ProAm League game. We are at SL2K ProAm. Make sure you check us out. We'll be right back. Those matchups in on the black side of the PS4. We have the Cool Breeze out to a strong start, probably the favorite in that pool. They're 1-0. They got a game in against the Wrecking Crew last night and were victorious. So that was a cool matchup to watch there late night on the SL2K League Pass there for the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament. Old Goats, Triple Threat, Most Wanted. Haven't been able to register a game yet. Old Goats and Triple Threat and Wrecking Crew all were trying to do the simul matchup with 3 teams in the party. We weren't successful for about 2 hours, so it wasn't for lack of effort. So the PS4 teams are out here trying for sure, trying to get these matchups in, and we'll get an update on that tournament as it proceeds throughout the week. If you look at the Xbox side, not a lot of action in the gold pool. We had Downpour play OTB Gaming. OTB's been in there every day looking for matchups, so shout out to them in low key. They're even playing in Rising Stars League at the same time and making accommodations, pushing back schedules for the tournament. So appreciate all their efforts and appreciate Downpour for coming out and playing as well. Hopefully the rest of the teams can get in the action. That's Dig Deep's pool. Roundtable execs. I always say retweet execs. God's Plan 0-0 as well. So those are active teams. We should see some action from them real soon, and look for those streams on SL2K Live. Get a quick look at the black pool on the Xbox side. Always Mistaken's been definitely out here playing. They're 1-0, looking for matchups. Tried and weren't successful last night, I know, with Bang Out. No Jumpers got 2 games in. They're 1-1. Exclusive Gods came out with the first game and lost, and they haven't played games since then, but they've been active in the chat looking for matchups. And same with Deadshot. They're 0-1, but have been looking for games. So the Blackpool's coming along as well. Shout out to NBA 2K Plus again for hosting that tournament. They've been very flexible and doing a great job communicating in the tournament chats, making sure everybody has the right information and everybody can get those games in. So, Piff, what do you suggest for getting matchups in there? Is there any special tricks or anything we can talk about to help those teams get those games in that we can cover on the podcast here?
Honestly, there's really nothing. Like, everybody knows the same thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Every 30 seconds it changes elite levels. But truth of the matter is, it's the higher elite level you are, the easier it is to match up. And it's not nothing to do with the level, it's the amount of people playing on that level. So if you go into a night and you're looking for a matchup, E6 teams, they might only have 4 or 5 teams out there. So when you try to match up, there's a 50-50 shot you're going to get that, or a 1 in 3 shot. So, you give it 1 or 2 goes and you're going to get that matchup. Same thing with E5. E4, it starts to get a little harder. E3, it gets harder than that. When you get down to that E1 level, there's 100 or so teams playing. So they're going to match you up to the people closer to you, to the people with almost identical records. Like, we were legit on an E1 team last night that we have. We use it for a warm-up before we play our league games. And we were trying to match up with the Spartans. And they got matched up with Millie and the Cool Breeze before they matched up with us.
It's crazy.
And, like, Millie and the Cool Breeze is almost E4. They might even be E4. Like, how are they going to give them the matchup over the E1 team? I think, the PlayStation, 2K, like, the matchmaking, it's really bad. Like, that's something they really have to implement, and I really hope they give it to us in 2K19.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's the hope. Well, we're still waiting on that info. They haven't given us the info yet, but obviously that would change. It would be a game changer for everybody, all the main leagues and on our league included. We could do a lot more fun things and have an easier situation for keeping track of everything in terms of the standings and hopefully even the stats one day where they could incorporate it all in the console. That would be amazing too. But baby steps, we'll see. Hopefully we can at least get lobbies first. So the next topic I wanted to get into here, we covered the tournament. Once again, shout out to NBA 2K Plus. Appreciate everything you're doing, hosting that tournament for us. Make sure to follow and support their content because they've been a big partner for us and getting some matchups in our league and creating a fun little competition tournament going on in mid-season, which counts towards the record. So it's it means something in our league. So definitely check out the streams. So what's going on with the Odd Me gang, Rich? There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of gossip. It's a water cooler topic in the SL2K boardrooms across the community, from state to state, border to border, worldwide. What's the deal with the On Me gang? I saw some snapshots. The triple threat access submitted them to my office today, the commissioner's desk. I saw some troubling things, some DMs going around. Is there like a split up going on with the On Me gang here? What's happening? What's going on? Break it down and fill us in on the situation.
Well, to be honest with you, from the beginning of the season, man, it's been a core 3 of guys. A few other guys. We've won a lot of games. Those core 3. We've also lost a lot of games without those core 3 on the court. People don't always get the right schedule they want. And whatnot, and it's hard to be patient. A lot of times. Especially when you feel like you could just, put on, you feel like you're good enough to just put out whatever team and just win. But, that's not always the case. And so, you see, to get in those top 4 teams, you're going to have less than, double-digit losses pretty much, or, maybe 11, maybe 15. Having 22, 25 losses just isn't going to do it. So, as the season ended, we ended our season at 60-22. I suggested we just wait, and not run any more games. But the record continues to grow, and the percentage definitely isn't going up; it's going down. So I go out of town for a day, come back, and it's like 2 more losses, 3 more wins, and it's like, all right, well, who was running, what's going on? We should just wait, wait it out, Nobody's really listened to each other's advice. I don't know if a breakup is going to happen. Honestly, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. A lot of things going back and forth. In a perfect world, you know what I mean? Everybody would just kind of listen to the advice.
All right, we're back, everybody. I'm your host, Prophecy. Got Shaka with me as my color commentary guest for the evening. Appreciate Shaka joining us. So let's talk a little bit more about Game 1 as they get the matchup going here. Cool Breeze played a great game, certainly. Millie played a great point guard position at the 3. They just seemed to not make as many plays as Chill did down the stretch. What did you think, Shaka?
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of talked about off stream here, but I mean, definitely the near the end of that game. I mean, I just think it's really important to know who you're going to go to at that point in the game. Know where your offense is coming from, what's been working at that point. It did seem like they got a little scattered and maybe some nerves, maybe just a little bit of discombobulation happened there, and you can't afford that in a game that close. I mean, every possession is going to come down. I mean, I think we said it during the middle of the game. It seemed like the game was going to come down to the last few possessions, and that comes down to obviously experience or having the understanding that at that time of the game with maybe 35, 40 seconds left, you got to get a shot up. You got to get that 2-for-1, and even if you miss, you still have an opportunity to get the ball back if you play one good possession of defense.
Looks like the matchup didn't take there, unfortunately, so we'll have to go through the process again there. Shout out to 2K for that. But do appreciate all the viewers for joining us, and I agree, definitely Shotgun. Chill went off, or Piff went off in that game. It was crazy. Put 40-plus points up, living up to his reputation coming into the game. He talked a lot of crap on the podcast coming into the tournament, and he's been backing it up. I think he does have 30 in every game. I think he might have been held under 30 one time, but the team still won by like 40 points, so it didn't really matter at that point. Let's see what the matchup that they had here was. No, they didn't exit out yet. Looks like I'm going to have to deduct a loss from their standings. That's more work for me, so shout out to SL2K and Chill there for the matchmaking shenanigans. Appreciate all the viewers. Shout out to Trey Day for joining us. Trey Day 223, K-Rod 2X, joining us on the stream. NBA 2KPlus, our gracious host for this tournament. And once again, this is the finals. It's going to be Game 2 of the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament. On the PS4 side, SL2KAM, always mistaken, was our Xbox champion from last night. We had Styles Got the Juice on the 1s and 2s with me, doing the commentary. Appreciate her.
I don't remember that. That was that game last night?
Yep, it was last night. It was late. It was late in the wee hours. They got it in, but it was definitely a fun stream.
Yeah, no, that shout out to those guys. I mean, we talked a little bit earlier today. Juan was definitely a beast. I mean, it's kind of funny now to see Piff on the other side and see the guy kind of do a little bit of the work that Juan was doing on us last night. It was a tough matchup, and shout out to those guys. They not only were they were gracious in their win. There was no crap talking at they came in our party after game 1 when they blew us out and yeah, good group of guys over there it seems. So shout out to them and congrats on their championship. Hopefully we'll give them a better game or two here in the playoffs whenever they roll around.
Shaka, of course, representing OTB Gaming. SL2K OTB 2K Gaming is the handle on Twitter. Looks like we're going to have to wait another moment or two for the matchup to take, so we're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back as we get the players started here. Thanks for joining us. All right, everybody, we're back. Looks like the matchup takes, and we have action for you on SL2K Live. I'm your host, Prophecy, with my special guest, Shaka, representing OTB Gaming. We have Game 2 of the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament Final here for you. SL2K and Chill wrapped up Game 1 with a couple of free throws by their MVP performer, 24/7 Piff. Put up 40-plus in the game. We'll see if they change up the defense. They played a couple of zones. They played a little man to start the game. Nothing worked for the Cool Breeze as they weren't able to find an answer for the all-star 24/7 Piff. And let's see how Game 2 gets going here with the Cool Breeze taking the tip-off. What do you think the Cool Breeze need to do to stop Piff in this game, Shaka?
I think they need to start pinching a little more from the hash. It didn't seem like he was taking any threes, so I mean backing up a little bit off of him. But it's tough when a guy's killing you from the mid range because you can't really drop too much from the corners. But they need to send some help. I think they need to try to have someone else beat them, but at the same time not fall asleep when they're not helping because they is sending some people on cuts if he catches somebody sleeping. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how they adjust to Piff because he pretty much went off and did whatever he wanted in Game 1. That's a good cut there off the bat, though. Again, kind of what I said that it seems like he's catching people sleeping, and you can't allow that to happen because that's just too easy.
Yeah, 9 milli will kick it. Nice block there inside, but they're able to get the possession, then to steal that 2K animation that's everybody's favorite. A loose ball goes multi-directional on the 2K. Let's see Piff take it up here with a 2-0 lead as they look to take home the championship of the first ever NBA 2K Plus Invitational Tourney. What an offensive rebound by Piff. 2 defenders there, but he's able to come up with it. Gmail's at the top. Cryptic's going to get it back to the top here. 24/7 Piff. Kicks it over to the corner. Swing pass to the wing. Lockdown's going to take the shot. It's well defended, but he hits it anyway. 5-0 Chill. Rico Suave over on the wing. Nice entry pass to Man, but he turns it over and missed the guy in the corner. 24/7 Piff brings it up. Tough shot inside. He misses it. Good defensive transition play there.
Yeah, it seems like they're squeezing on him a little more, helping out. So that's good to see because he pretty much was doing what he wanted in Game 1. That's a big shot. Oh, missed that from hash. That was a good look though. Now it seems like already they're already sending some help, which is good. I mean, showing the propensity, at least showing that they're willing to help. At least make them think a little. We'll at least slow them down a little more.
Oh, locked down with the snatch back. That's a dirty play there, and he knocks down the triple. 8-0 Chill, taking an early lead here. Nothing like the first game, as both teams were close-knit the whole way, fighting for position, but not so much in this game. Never Lose Brooks working that baseline area he loves so much, a mid-range jumper there. First bucket on the board for the Cool Breeze. 2.5 left in the first.
Yeah, I think they need to get him the ball a little bit more this game too. Let him go to work because he seems to be the they're one of their better players here, and going to your guys that will show up in big games like this. That's important. Let them get going early.
Lockdown passes up a shot there. Gmails is going to take a leaner. Offensive rebound again for the SL2K and Chill. They've got a couple offensive rebounds that were a little cheap there.
Yeah, you got to box out. That's fundamental basketball right there. I'm watching it over here, just seeing you got to Piff again. Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, if you're guarding Piff, I mean, you pretty much got to be your hand in his pocket. If he doesn't have the ball, he has the ball. Try to deny him back the basketball as much as you can.
Ball's life, going to take a dribble up to the top, swing it over, gets to the baseline. Not much time left on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Oh, he's able to get it to drop. Tough shot there, but a big one for the Cool Breeze. They're looking to claw back in this game here.
Yeah, absolutely. Need to get something going here. It looks like Chill's in a 2-3 there on D, which is it's interesting to see here. See how they rotate.
Lockdown with the blow by. I don't know why he passed up that shot. There's that 2K again. Two-way steal. Piff dribbling at the top all alone. Millie's covering him. Good cover by Millie, but Piff knocks it down anyway. Did the best he could there on defense. Nothing much you can do.
Yeah, that mid-range Deadeye Hall of Fame. That's a tough guard. I mean, even if you get a hand up in heavy contest, I mean, he's
Pardon the brief technical error there. Looks like we've got a nice smooth feed again there. 24-7 Piff at the top of the key. He's going to take it all the way to the rack and gets the jam. 14-7 SL2K and Chill looking strong out of the gates here. Looking to seal this thing in game 2. Millie alone at the top. He's going to dish it to the cutter. Never Lose Brooks able to get the layup. 14-9. 24-7 Piff takes it in all the way, looking for the and one, and he gets it. 16-9 Chill now. 10 seconds left in the first.
they seem to be playing him a little bit better this game. A lot more help coming, which is good to see, because otherwise, as you see, he can go off for 40 on any given night. I mean, that's not what you want. You want to try to at least slow him down, make some other people beat you. So far, I haven't really seen much on the other side of Chill there. That it seems like it's pretty much him taking over, and everyone else kind of waiting and watching until he calls it out. Which, hey, I mean, that's that's the way your team plays, and that obviously being a role player in those positions is important. And they do seem pretty disciplined. They're not cutting off. They're keeping spacing good.
Big block from Man coming from the other side there, stops the layup. 17-11. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a shot off here with 0.2 on the clock. Wrapping up the first quarter.
You will not be able to get. The only thing you get a 0.2 is a lob at that point. Yeah. I don't even think you. I think in 2K I've never seen it done, to be honest. So I've tried many of times.
Yeah, who knows with 2K, right?
Yeah, anything's possible. But that's a good half. I mean, good quarter. It looks like Cool Breeze settled down a little bit. They came out a little flat, so hopefully they can pick it up here in the second quarter.
Absolutely.
Got a wrap. Yeah, so they run one of my old plays there, the good old wrap cut where they fake it like they're going to do a wrap, and then he cuts down the middle there. Oh,
tough rebound by Millie inside. He's going to take it coast to coast, snatch back at the top. He's going to pull from 3. Able to get the drop on a kind bounce, and now we have a 3-point game. Cool Breeze able to withstand that early push by the SL2K and Chill in the first quarter here. And if able to get back in reasonable striking distance. 3-point lead here for Chill. They swing it around the baseline. Coming back around to the wing. Nice take by G-Mills there on the finish. Tomahawk slam. Going the other way for the Cool Breeze. 14-19. Ball is life from deep.
That's a big three. Big three. Need that one. Keeping the momentum, keep this game close is definitely going to be the key for Cool Breeze. They're having a tough time, it seems like, on defense so far, stopping Piff.
Piff picks up his dribble there. Nice play by Cryptic, able to go inside and finish.
It's a good take. Good take.
Never Lose Brooks. Getting an opportunity just where he likes it there on the wing. Nice pass over to Rico. Looks to the other wing. Great play there by Ball is Life to knock down the shot. 21-20 Chill now. We got a back and forth game going once again. Just like game 1. It was tooth and nail the whole way. Came down to the final minutes. So hopefully we'll have another exciting finish here for you. Piff brings it in strong. 23-20 now as we approach 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Happy you're joining us on SL2K Live. This is Prophecy, bringing you all the action with Shaka here. Man inside with the two-handed jam. Great play by the big fella, MMTV. Appreciate our sponsor, Ink My Swag Entertainment, bringing you all this action tonight. Timeout by Gmails as they try to recover the possession here. Smart play.
It's always tough when you get that timeout and the guy ends up picking it back up, and you could have had a layup. But yeah, no, you definitely want to maintain possession. Like I said, every possession is going to count in this game.
Cryptic swings it over to the top. Piff with the snatch back midi. He's got a good green light here.
Green. That snatch that's a tough snatch. I mean, that mid range Jetta, that's pretty much impossible to stop.
Tough shot by Rico. Maybe a quick decision there. We're going the other way. Piff's going to get a look, but he passes it up. Nice pass to Postman. Knocks down the mid-range jumper, 27-22. Chill taking the lead.
Yeah.
9 milli at the top. Taking a look at what's going on here. Passes it to Man.
Ooh, we got to make that. It's a good look, though. I mean, they're definitely dropping off the corner there. Piff was slow on the rotation down. That's another good pass to the corner.
Green light for Mr. Postman on the corner 3. Piff with another assist. He's working on 13 and 3 in this game. Not as explosive as he was in game 1, but still leading his team to an 8-point lead. Millie with the tough contested jumper. It's no good. Chill with an opportunity to push it to double digits here.
Yeah, that's certainly going to be part of the meta here. I mean, Piff's got to know that they're going to start to help off. I mean, he makes another great. That's 3 really great passes where he's, you can see people starting to drop off and try to help a little bit. They got to obviously know the meta of that is that he's going to see you guys start to help and maybe look to bait a little more. I mean, it's tough. I mean, the rotations have got to be there. There's got to be trust.
They're working those crosses. Man cut inside. They missed him. Millie's going to take the dribble move on the snatchback. Goes inside. Pump fake there. Kicks it over to the wing. Swing over to Man. He looks for it in the post, but they pinch him nicely, and we're going the other way with a turnover. Alley-oop to Piff, and he finishes with the jam.
Throw it down, young fella.
MV
Throw it down.
Piff.
Yes. Yeah, they're definitely going to get up there. I mean, at this point, I mean, it's going to be tough for Cool to come back in this game. I mean, they haven't really shown very much propensity to slow this offense down, and now you're down 13. Yeah, it's gonna be tough at this point in the game. That's one thing I always talk about with my team, getting down early in these games and against a good team, especially in 2K18. It's just too easy to score.
Ball is life with the big 3. Not able to hit it. Never lose Brooks with a big rebound and a finish inside.
Yeah.
Trying to stop the bleeding here, down 11.
Yeah, it's got to start on defense, though. It's got to start on defense. You got to start trying to get some stops for Piff. I mean, it's tough, but here comes a wrap.
Good cover on the switch. Gmails with the snatchback 3. No good. Cool Breeze with the rebound. Never lose Brooks brings it the other way. Nice steal by Piff on the reach.
Got it.
Takes it all the way. Easy layup. Good play by the 99 overall. 24/7 Piff. Representing I Play NBA 2K TV. Shout out to them. Put on a great podcast today for everybody. Live streaming. A lot of action. Great interviews. Make sure you check them out on Twitter. Contested jumper here. No good as we close the first half. Commanding lead for SL2K and Chill. Started out with a big run. Cool Breeze answered it. And the Chill pushed away again in the second quarter here. 80% from 3, 73% from the field. 10 assists, 4 steals, and 7 boards. Leading every category for SL2K and Chill. What do you think, Shaka?
Yeah, I mean, that I think those shooting percentages are pretty telling. I mean, and it's not even like they were getting good looks. I mean, I think there was a lot of forced shots. Again, the scatter seems to be, the same kind of story for Cool Breeze. They really got to find a way to stay more disciplined and try to space the floor, try to get better looks. But again, it's got to start on defense and get out and run seems to be their motive. And that's a great down screen. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Like I said, I think. I mean, I may call it early. I may throw in the towel now. I don't see a way. I don't see a way that Cool is going to be able to come back in this game just from what I saw last game, and the floodgates may be opening here with another turnover. I mean,
yeah. Shaka's calling it now. We have a flood advisory warning in effect for SL2K and Chill Arena.
Get out your floaties. Piff's about to go off. It's. I mean, that's the thing is. I mean, and we went through that yesterday with Juan. I mean, when you got a guy that can literally score almost every possession, it's tough. I mean, because you want to start, try to maybe just give up twos and let them take the inside, but that's another turnover.
We're gonna have to evacuate the arena. We may
Yeah,
have a flood
they
on our
may.
hands. Great pass inside the post,
Oh,
man.
is that
Did
an
he
N
get the
one?
N1? He didn't get it, I don't think.
2K.
Shout out to
2K.
Ink My Swag. Shout out to SSWI joining the stream tonight. Our official content partner, bringing you all the highlights and coverage from around the league. They have a great thing going on over at SSWI. Make sure you follow them at SSWI Game Nation. Certainly a great follow and building a great community of gamers over there. We appreciate everything they do for our community. Ball's Life kicks it over to the other baseline there. Man's going to get it inside. He's had his troubles handling the ball down there in this game. A lot of good defense from SL2K and Chill. That's a good pass inside. Never lose Brooks with the 2 and the finish. +1 going to the line.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they can pick up a couple stops here, get out and run and get some quick threes. But I mean, I just don't know how this could possibly turn around at this point. I mean, hopefully Piff has the wherewithal to know. I mean, at a certain point, when you're up this much, I mean, you stop giving up threes. You know, if you get beat on the drive, there's no more threes. It's pretty much what I'd be telling my team at this point. No threes, and this game's a lock. Get the rings fitted. You know.
Get the rings fitted. They're trying to close out the SL2KPlus Invitational Tourney. It's game 2. If you're just joining us and missed game 1, SL2K and Chill was able to pull away at the very end in the closing moments in a tightly contested game throughout. The lead didn't extend past 6 for either team. SL2K and Chill seems to have figured out the formula here for stopping the Cool Breeze. Millie put on a great show for his team in the first game, along with some big shot making from his wings. But it's just been too much SL2K and Chill offense in this one. Able to do whatever they want. Up 20 now.
Yeah, I feel like Chill may have heard me on the stream there. I was telling they may have been a one-man team. These other guys are definitely showing up this second game, and that's the thing is, I mean, when you start to help off and leave, you got to help. I mean, but what are you going to do when a guy's scoring at will? But that rotation's just got to be there, and that's a green again for Piff. I mean, that move, I think I've seen him make that same move 7 or 8 times, and it's pretty much next to impossible to stop. With that mid-range difficult shot, Hall of Fame must be nice to have all those badges get to Hall of Fame, especially when you get to that 99.
Well, he'll tell you all about it, so you can reach out to him at 24/7piff on Twitter. Ball is life with a tough jumper here. Chill able to get the ball and go the other way, but a foul here. Let's see if Cool Breeze can put up any kind of resistance here. Another dirty move from Piff, and he knocks it down. The release wasn't that great, but he knocks it down anyway. 24/7 Piff doing work now, whatever he wants to do on the court. Nice play by Millie on the patient finish. Gets a goal 10 on Postman. Shot would have went in anyway. Shout out to Reflex2G joining us on the stream. Possible MVP candidate in the SL2K League Season 2. These games, of course, count towards our league standings as well. If you weren't aware of the format of the SL2KPlus Invitational, it was pool play. These teams emerged from their 2 pools to represent and play in the championship series. Had 5 teams in each one, so there was some tough competition.
So it looks like they made a switch here. They put the big on. Who is this at the 5? Is this the 2-way or the rim protector? They put a old big man on Piff. I'm trying to figure out who that is. But
Man.
Yeah, and Madman, they put a switch on that. They put Madman on Piff. That'll be interesting to see. I mean, maybe a little too late for that switch.
Yeah, he wants the challenge of guarding the 99, maybe. Man inside with the layup and finishes 33-55. It's a 20-point game. SL2K and Chill having their way in game 2.
Yeah, I think at a certain point in this game, you just kind of try some things and see what will work, because you're obviously going to see each other again in the playoffs. So these are 2 of the top teams in the Ps4 side that will probably be matching up again at some point. So hey, I mean, as a coach, I feel like hey, the game's over, but let's see what else will work for another game down the road. Because oh wow, we
almost lost Piff. That was interesting. He gets a 0 on the free throw. We'll tell him about that on the podcast.
It's actually funny. Oh, I missed 2.
Misses 2. Yeah. I can't wait to tell him about that very soon.
Maybe to switch up from the granny.
Yeah, never lose Brooks with a nice pass to Ball's Life at the top. Hits a 3. That's a nice shot there.
That's fun. I actually I was in Charleston, South Carolina when the Barry son, he was playing there for. He actually transferred over to Florida right as I came back to Florida too. But he was doing the granny shot too, as his dad did back in the NBA.
Rick Barry, of course, from the Warriors in the 70s, doing the underhanded free throw. Had multiple sons play in the NBA. Brent Barry, of course, won the slam dunk contest famously. John Barry, beloved member of my Detroit Pistons for a small stretch there.
Ooh, a Pistons fan. Did not know that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was interesting though. I don't know if you know about this thing. Every Barry brother and they all finished their career with their Houston Rockets.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Fun fact.
It's a 2K esque where they talk about it. I guess in one of the games he comes on and talks about, but they talk about making a cemetery. But yeah, the Barry brothers all finished all in Houston, interestingly enough. But yeah. Now, like I said, I think this game it was over about 3 minutes ago when I called it. But we'll see if something magical can happen here. But I mean, a 19-point game, and when you've got a guy that can pretty much just ISO and score at will, you got to start getting threes for every two they got. And he hits a green three, and that's just like if there was a dagger of the dagger. I mean, the guy's just honestly putting out. I mean,
put him in the grave and step on him after.
Yeah, I mean, I got to watch a couple of videos of these guys playing earlier. I watched a couple of Twitch games, and I could see that this guy was going to be trouble, but he's definitely.
Piff again inside. Man wanted the matchup. He got it that time. Not able to stop MV Piff. 30 points on 14 of 18. Doesn't take many threes, but he knocked down his only attempt in this game. It's a nice shot there. Keeping the lead under 20 here. See if they can get it to a respectable margin. 24/7 Piff operating at the top as he does. Kicks it to Gmails. Nice pump fake. Saw the defense closing there, but he gets a green light on the step back. Yeah. Watching some talented players out here.
If I remember correctly, Gmail was one of their second leading scorers, if I remember. Is that the guy we're talking about?
He's a 20-point plus scorer for SL2K and Chile. He's a secondary option for sure, as they have the shooting around 24/7 Piff, so he can have that floor spacing to get his work done there.
And I have definitely, as we said earlier, numbers sometimes don't lie. That I could definitely tell he's their second guy for sure, definitely doing his thing.
We got a fire mark on 24/7 Piff. We'll see if he carries that into the fourth here. 20-point lead for SL2K and Chill, looking to wrap up. Looks like they will, but looking to wrap up the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament Championship, our first ever round-robin pool play tournament hosted by NBA 2KPlus. You can catch them at NBA 2KPlus, of course, on Twitter. Appreciate their contributions this season and hosting this great tournament. We've had a lot of great action.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that should have been a switch on that Raps a second ago if you missed it. Yeah, there was Piff got bumped. Oh, wow. Good heavy. When things are going right, things are going right. I mean,
my goodness. Wow, that's a white bar on the center, right? From the top of the key. That's tough.
Yeah, that's a good heavy. Yeah. And that's one thing I was, I mean, it's really important about basketball. When you got that momentum, things are going your way. That sometimes they just continue to seem to do so. And then that seems what's happening here for Piff. I mean, making it look easy is Cool Blocker here says in the chat. I definitely agree. Thanks for watching the stream. Cool.
Absolutely. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Mr. Clutch out there representing SSWI. Ink My Swag Entertainment presenting the stream for us tonight. K-Rod joining the stream. Sleep Harris representing United Crowns. K-Rod, I think I mentioned him already. Shaka joining us for the broadcast. D. Duncan and OG Rick, always a contributing member to our streams. We appreciate everything that he does and his support around the community. Styles got the juice. See you in the stream. Appreciate you. Looks like we're going to have a couple of champions here decided over this weekend. SL2K and Chill and Always Mistaken representing the PS4 and Xbox side respectively in the 2K Plus Invitational Tournament. Able to emerge victorious here as we close down the fourth quarter. Cool Breeze trying to make a little run here. Man finishes inside. We got a 13-point game. Maybe the announcer's curse, calling it too early here. We'll see if some magic happens.
I mean, I did that partly in hopes that it did, honestly. I thought about that when I did it, just
the
in
reverse
case.
Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's. I mean, if at a certain point you're gonna need to start trading threes for twos because there hasn't been a lot of defensive stops. But Piff slowed down a little bit here. It's not being as aggressive, letting his other guys get their stats, which that's. But there will come a point I think where he just starts to go back to doing his thing, and it doesn't look like Cool has had any real answer for him today.
We got Dig Deep, the team from Xbox side, one of our best teams in the SL2K League in the stream. Appreciate you watching tonight. Coming up on the final minutes here in the fourth as we wrap up the SL2K Plus Invitational Tournament. It's a nice three ball there. We got a 12-point game. See if they can get a stop here. They're going to need to string together a couple more stops here. Patient offense at the top from Piff. Cutter inside. They're going to work inside out. Cryptic on the baseline. Lockdown on the wing. Goes for the blow-by. That's a nice turnover by the Cool Breeze. We're going the other way. Ball's light from the top. Green light.
That's a big three. Uh-oh.
9-point game. Can the Cool Breeze do it?
So this would be a pretty epic comeback, and it would be my first embarrassment as a commentator.
That's okay. It would make for an exciting game for sure. And
Absolutely,
I'll take that.
Absolutely.
Let's see Gmail's at the top. He's going to drive inside. Man's there, but he finishes anyway. Nice play. 72-61. 2 minutes left. Gmail's with 18. 4 or 5 from deep. Having a big game here for the Chill team. 9 milli working the short corner there. Hits Brooks for the corner. Green light.
Wow. As I was just going to say, too, you really don't want to be giving up threes at this point in the game. Somebody gets beat off a drive, I think you just let them go. No threes would be what I'd be calling out here. Oh, my, that's a pinch. Wow. Oh, my. They're definitely making it interesting. And that's a corner three.
Three-pointer. He got it. We have a 5-point game. Timeout SL2K and Chill. We're happy you're joining us. We're going to have a great finish here.
I think they call that a 2.
It was a 2. You're right.
I'm watching the replay now. Yep, his foot was on the line. we don't need to review that.
72-66. Ooh, close to a backcourt. I don't know about that one, ref. A couple of missed calls here down the stretch. We're going to have to review that with the league. Mr. Postman inside. That's a big bucket on a nice drive blow by. 74-66. SL2K and Chill. Mr. Postman with 12 and 4.
That's a big charge. I think that's going to be it.
That was a big defensive play there by MV Piff on 9 milli.
I mean, you get 48 seconds. Yeah, you're getting another maybe 30 seconds of ball time. They're smart here and hold for. But he's going to attack.
Gets the foul there on Man. Good contest inside. But the 99 overall goes to the line, looking to extend the lead to 10 points as we wrap up the fourth quarter. Last minute of this game.
Surprised if he misses 2 free throws again.
Yeah, he did miss 2 earlier in this game.
I've seen crazier things. Yeah.
76-66, 10-point lead for Chill. Last gasp time for Cool Breeze. Rico Suave on the wing. Great defense by Chill. They're covering everything.
Well, it's a good switch.
Ball's life gets a good look. Not able to knock it down. Passes it out.
3 seconds.
Oh, yeah. 3 seconds. That might be it right there. Great defensive possession to close out this game, possibly for SL2K and Chill.
Absolutely. That was a smart possession there. Defensively, definitely. Like a guy, the gray hair guy here coming up here, Cryptic definitely made a smart play there, coming up and helping off his guy in the paint, not giving up a 3. Even though Piff was there, that's just smart basketball at that point. You just really don't want to give up any more threes. That's another wrap. Oh wow, Piff's got to stay there. That's too easy.
Man gets a big board inside.
Got to kick that out. And one.
They get the and one with 30 seconds left. 68-76.
Yeah.
Might be too little, too late, but a nice play and a nice job by the Cool Breeze, not folding tent and getting right back in this game with a chance to win it down the stretch. Amazing job coming back from a 20-plus deficit in the second half.
Absolutely. Gave him a chance. They probably heard me on the stream, and no, definitely gave it a run. I mean, but yeah, I mean, as I said, though, it looks like Piff kind of slowed down a little bit, and here he goes again. I mean, it's just been no regard for human life with Piff. I mean, just going and taking it as he will.
Looks like he has 37 in this game. Yeah. Had 40-plus in the first game. Looking to take home MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, I do as well, Tireless. Shout out to Tireless, part of the OTB family and the stream there. Thanks for coming by, bud. But yeah, no, I agree. I think that's, I mean, if anything they can take from this game, they showed the ability not to just quit and give up. I mean, that could have been a 40, 50-point loss, the way that it seemed like it was going there for a second. So.
And there you have it, 83-68. That's going to wrap it up here for the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament. We appreciate everybody joining us, and we have a champion in SL2K and Chill. represented by I Play NBA 2K TV. So shout out to them. That's their sponsor. And at 24/7 Piff just proving to be too much in both games, orchestrating a winning offense, doing his work at the top of the key, kicking it out when necessary. Didn't make many mistakes and didn't miss many shots. Through the course of the 2 games, looks like he missed 6 shots total. Mid-range shots. He had that step-back midi going the whole way through in both games. G-Mills contributed his average, 23 points. Balls Life with a big game, 23 for the Cool Breeze. 9 milli, not as big as he was in the first game, had 13 and 7. And Never Lose Brooks was 17 and 6. Man with 10 and 7 for the Cool Breeze as they lose both games in this finals round, best of 3. Appreciate all the viewers for coming out. We're going to take a break, and appreciate Shaka for joining me on this broadcast as well. We're going to talk a little bit behind the scenes, and we're going to come back at you in just a minute on SL2K Live. Thanks for joining us. Tournament as it proceeds throughout the week. If you look at the Xbox side, not a lot of action in the gold pool. We had Downpour play OTB Gaming. OTB's been in there every day looking for matchups, so shout out to them in low key. They're even playing in Rising Stars League at the same time and making accommodations, pushing back schedules for the tournament. So appreciate all their efforts and appreciate Downpour for coming out and playing as well. Hopefully the rest of the teams can get in the action. That's Dig Deep's pool. Roundtable execs. I always say retweet execs. God's plan. Hey, so real quick for the viewers, we're going to try to get a post-game interview here with 24/7 Piff. If you guys can stick around with us, we're going to try to bring that to you live here. SL2K Live. Make sure you're following the Twitch. Make sure you turn those notifications on. We're bringing you content every day here, really. Got some new episode of content coming. On Monday, we got a great show coming called SL2K Film Room. We're going to break down some highlights with Stumptown Cody, a.k.a. 9 Milli. Maybe we'll do one of these tournament games, break down all the action. But we're going to try to come right back with an interview with the winner here, 24/7 Piff, in just a moment here for you on SL2K Live. Everybody has the right information and everybody can get those games in. So Piff, what do you suggest for getting matchups in there? Is there any special tricks or anything we can talk about to help those teams get those games in that we can cover on the podcast here?
Honestly, there's really nothing. Like, everybody knows the same thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Every 30 seconds it changes elite levels. But truth of the matter is, it's the higher elite level you are, the easier it is to match up. And it's nothing to do with the level. It's the amount of people playing on that level. So if you go into a night and you're looking for a matchup, E6 teams, they might only have 4 or 5 teams out there. So when you try to match up, there's a 50-50 shot you're going to get that, or a 1 in 3 shot. So, you give it 1 or 2 goes and you're going to get that matchup. Same thing with E5. E4, it starts to get a little harder. E3, it gets harder than that. When you get down to that E1 level, there's 100 or so teams playing. So they're going to match you up to the people closer to you, to the people.
All right, we're back live with 24/7 Piff, the victor in the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament. Great games, Piff. Unbelievable performance in both games. 40-plus in Game 1. I believe you had 37, 38 in Game 2, something along those lines. Great job distributing the ball in Game 2. Kind of caught him with a little bit different approach. Talk about what you saw in both games and talk about your performance a little bit.
Man, we just went out there and hooped. That's really what it was. We just ran through our regular rotations. Game 1 was actually pretty much a little bit more difficult for us. We had a LV on the floor, and he was really nervous. You guys know he's a young kid. Like, I spoke about him before. That's why he needs a little bit more experience. And he had a few shots that he could have taken, but he wasn't really pulling, which put more pressure on me to go at Brooks. Which, shout out to Brooks, dude. The guy's a great defender. Like, it's a hard matchup for him trying to be a guard. Like, I'm way too fast for him. And I just kept getting ankle break animations, and I was dropping. Like I had told your guest host tonight when he messaged me, the key to them really was stopping me. If they stopped me, it would have made our offense difficult. We would have had to rely more on crosses, and they were really playing well on crosses. I tried to go for it a few times. We tried to go back picks to the corner shots, and they were up on it. So it was kind of like, here you go, Piff. You're going to ISO this out or we're going to lose. So that's what I did Game 1. I ISO'd out.
Absolutely. Shaka, what do you think about Pip's comments? What do you see in his comments about how it related to his performance in the games?
Yeah, no, I mean that's definitely what we saw as well. I mean, game one, that there was pretty much no rotations, no help coming from anywhere, and I was asking, and I was trying to see, at what point would they start to help, and it seemed like you caught a couple of people kind of in no man's zone. I think you had two or three really good passes to the corners for open threes. So I mean, going into game two, did you think about that too? Do you think that at some point they got to come help? I mean, there's got to be somebody dropping off, or are you just going to go off for 40 again? And I mean, was that kind of your thought going into game two?
Well, going into game two, I got Gmails out there, and Gmails is like my vet. Like I tell everybody, me and him best backcourt in SL2K. Some people don't listen to me, but I'm telling you that's facts. So, with G being there, I knew I had another guard to drive, somebody who could pull the three. So the weight was lifted off my shoulders a little bit. I didn't have to play as much iso ball, even though I should have went at man a little harder because I felt it kind of disrespectful that he put a center on me. That's why I had to ding a couple 3-pointers in his mouth just to let him know, like, big boy, you better back your ass up. Like, don't come out here on me. It's not a good look for you. But that kind of lifted the weight off the shoulders. And as far as people helping, there's really no help. Like, if one person makes that missed rotation, I got killers on the wings. I got killers in the corners for 3 balls. I play all shooter lineup. So anybody steps through, that ball's getting dropped. That's a dot and that's a cash. And believe me, you'd rather us going up by 2 points than 3 every time. As you've seen with the game against All Right Bet, who chose to just double team me the whole game, and my corner guard, Cryptic, who's a sharp defender, he dropped a 30 bomb on them all 3 balls, 10 for 10, because they just kept helping every time. Like, if I'm gonna ISO, let me ISO. Maybe you get a couple stops in there. If we start going up, maybe hedge a little bit. Look for those things, but be able to be fast enough to get back to those hashtags or those corners, because those are 3 balls coming at you, and everybody on my team shoots a good percentage.
Yeah, no, we went over the numbers earlier. You guys, I think it was a 70-60 split, which is always something we always try to stress on our team is if you're taking good shots, I mean, like that. I mean, you guys, I think at halftime you guys had shot 80 and 70% from 3, and they were in the 40-50%. I mean, that's obviously pretty telling. And it's tough once you get down in a game like that. When I'm watching the game. I mean, it pretty much seemed like you pretty much did whatever you wanted, and especially from the mid range, it's even tougher. It's one thing if you're driving to the basket, that rotation's a little easier, but from the mid range, it's like, I mean, yeah, you were making it difficult for them out there. And then defensively, I mean, you guys look like you switched to a 2-3. What was your kind of your thought with that? And then switched to a 3-2 at one point, but predominantly a lot of 2-3 out there.
Well, we went in the end of game 1 into the 2-3, and that's when we really took that little lead that gave us that little whatever, we won by 4 or 5 points. It wasn't much, but that zone what's got us those couple stops in the end. So at the beginning of this game, we came out running the 2-3, and they started stack overloading aside, which was real good on their behalf. They beat us off a couple crosses. That's why it was close. Second quarter, we switched it to man, and that's when we kind of put our foots on their neck and went. That's when we got our turnovers. That's when we started pushing. They started setting up a little bit more in the 5-out position, and when you try to go 5 out and Millie's trying to make that move, you had man in there who's a 2-way athletic, which nothing bad for him, but that's given postman the opportunity, who's a rim protecting stretch. I'm sorry, a rim protecting sharp. It gives him the opportunity to hedge over a little bit. Yep. And when he can hedge over a little bit, that's starting to make problems at the basket. So that's how we got the stop, and that's how we got that little lead. And then in the fourth there, they started making a nice little comeback. We were, if you watch our stream, we were joking around a little bit at that point because we were up by 20. We knew there was really no way we could lose the game at that point unless some miracle of God. But it was funny we said that, because if you guys watch the stream, when I was shooting free throws in the fourth, when they were on their hot streak, my whole team got connection interrupted, 14-second countdown.
Oh wow, that was we had only saw you, but yeah, I don't know.
My whole team got it.
Yeah, I actually called. I think the game was with maybe 4 minutes left in the third. I actually started to put my feet up and call it a flood. So, but it was good for them though. I mean, they showed some resiliency, definitely coming back. It'll be interesting to see you guys match up again later in the playoffs, because they definitely made some adjustments that obviously will hopefully come into play, when you guys match up again. I did see the big man switch on you as well, which was interesting. I mean, is that the two-way athletic that was switched on to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
interesting
put
to
a big
see.
defender on me. Don't get me wrong. I guess it's a good move, but they left me open for the three balls. I don't think they understand. Like, I got an inside game, a mid-range game, and a three-point game.
Right.
Like, you're gonna have to D me everywhere. I try to let people know I am a killer on that court. Like, I will dribble, I will take your ankles, as you've seen in game one, as you've seen in game two. I get a lot of ankle break animations. I can hit the three ball, I can get snatch back for the mid range, and I will go to the hole and dunk on you. I don't care if you're a defender, a paint protector, a two-way. It don't matter. I'm going when I get a chance. So I guess it worked in a way, but it opened up the field for my boys. Gmails was able to hit on the crosses at that point. We didn't run a ton, but we ran a few. But when I jammed his man, the center wasn't able to get back to Gmails at that point to step over. He was so focused on me, and that left us open for like another one or two three balls. Which those are like the nails in the coffin at that point when you're up by 10 and you're dinging three-pointers.
Hey, 24/7 Piff, we have a question for you in the chat. Coming from TreyDay223. He wants to know if you guys can beat self-taught.
No, we cannot beat self-taught at this time. No, I'm not even gonna lie. Those guys have a lot of experience. I played self-taught. I played self-taught and I played dimes this year. I played both of the big boys. I'd love to play them. I'm gonna get a chance to play them in the summer league. We need more experience. Those guys have been playing together for a couple years. This team that we just put together, we've came together for this season. Like last season in SL2K, if you guys ever listen to my interview on the podcast, you guys know I was playing with pretty much anybody who had 5 on. I was just like, yo, come on, let's run. If I needed one, I'd call my little nephew up. He'd jump on the court. LV would come out to play. Like I just played. This team, we really started focusing and started putting together a team to compete in 19. So like Dan Paul and Gmails, those are my good friends. But those are my park friends. Even though they played ProAm with me, sometimes they weren't really dedicated to it like that. They jumped aboard this year. Lockdown, EP, one of the best stretches in the game. Him also, he plays a lot of park with me. Wasn't really focused too much on the ProAm, so he jumped on the ProAm scene with us and he started building. Cryptic, everybody knows, Cryptic made the 2K league. He decided not to go because he had his daughter and he was looking for a serious home. And me and him started talking, and he really liked what I was talking about, and I was talking about building. So he jumped on board with us too. Mr. Postman's been with me from last season, so he's part. But this is in the making. This is what we're going to compete with in 19. You will see me on the leaderboards again. This year I was top 7. Next year I'm definitely going to be top 5 somewhere, and you will see me playing the cash comp ball.
All right, there you have it. 24/7 Piff, great performance, certainly MVP level performance. #MVPiff. For 24/7 Piff, the champ of the SL2KPlus Invitational Tournament. Congratulations to you, and also a salute to the Cool Breeze, who put on a great performance in both games. Almost pulled out a sneaky victory in game 1. Weren't able to make the plays down the stretch against a veteran team, but put on a great display of team effort and moving the ball around, and ran a great offense and put some great defensive stops together. So 9 million the gang did a great job representing the PS4 side of the SL2K League. We appreciate our sponsor NBA 2K Plus for putting on the tournament. Shout out to them. SSWI Game Nation, our content partner, and of course Ink My Swag Entertainment, the presenting sponsor of this SL2K Live Twitch stream. And thank you, of course, to all the viewers for joining us. We had a great couple of games. We have a champ decided. We're going to close the stream down just for a hot second. I may come back with more action from around the league if my guests want to join me for some of that action. But we'll talk about that and maybe come back with some more SL2K League Pass. But thanks for everybody for joining us. This is Prophecy. Thanks, Shaka, for coming on the stream. Hope you had a great time, man. Definitely come back on soon. And 24/7 Piff, once again, congratulations on the victory. So we're signing off here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us on SL2K Live.